Class Regard Master, my name is Wendy Rebolledo. I will explain the adaptive reading, the gifts of friendships, and its complementary worksheet designed for a multi-grade rural English classroom with 3 proficiency levels to develop vocabulary, reading comprehension, and communicative production skills. The reading was modified by tracing a paragraph for each level, applying the graded language input. For A1.2 students, the first paragraph uses short, simple sentences and familiar vocabulary like friend, tree, and food to build confidence. For A2.1 and A2.2 students, the following paragraph includes more complex ideas. This progression allows all students to engage with the same story according to their cognitive and linguistic levels. To support students with reading or attention difficulties, the reading includes visual aids, bolded keywords, and color-coded sections for each English level to enhance focus and comprehension. The story promotes intercultural values like collaboration, kindness, and friendship within a familiar rural context, fostering cultural connection. The worksheet applies task differentiation by proficiency level, progressing from recognition to production. Activities include matching, multiple choice, sentence completion, and dramatization. Each color represents a level, and students work with their adapted paragraph. For special educational needs, it integrates multimodal learning through kinesthetic tasks like dramatization and visual supports. It also includes bilingual instructions to assist emerging bilingual learners. At the end of the lesson, all students achieve global comprehension of the story through the combination of adaptive paragraphs, visual context, and group dramatization. Thank you so much.
Good morning, teacher, and hello, everyone. My name is Fanita Bango. Today, I'm going to present my first resource. This is a material adapted for beginners, proficiency level 8th grade, and for students who have low vision, SEN students, or visual impairment, and adapted for in cultural context. Okay. I designed a mini ebook. I choose this interesting topic, a different school, the whole Earth Nature School. This is the introduction and content. And you can see 2 interesting and short readings. It focuses in Judy L. And it is important, you can see the Speechify. This is an app for an immersive reading for your students who have visual impairments. To make it inclusive, I add attractive pictures. Yes, attractive picture, and obviously the Speechify with the audios. And this book also connects student with other cultures because they can talk about or they can compare schools uniform from Japan, Brazil, UK, about the diversity. After reading, a student can create their own project called My Dream School. This is an extra material or their worksheet, and you can see and you can open the mini quiz for evaluating their student knowledge. In conclusion, this kind of material show us that learning goes beyond goals. In my personal opinion, teachers can learn from your students and students can learn from your teachers. Thank you for watching.
Hello, I'm Veronica. Today I'm going to share two inclusive and engaging resources designed to support English learners with autism spectrum disorder and ADHD. These activities are based on universal design for learning principles and promote participation, motivation, and creativity in the English classrooms. Welcome. Our first inclusive resource is called Visual Story Builder. It is designed to help TEA students develop English sentence structure and storytelling skills. For this activity, you will need picture cards. Each card has a color border, blue for character, green for actions, and red for places. Examples: boy, walk, and park. Once printed, laminate the cards and organize them in envelopes or small boxes. In class, students choose one card from each category to form a sentence following the structure from the board. Example, the boy is eating pizza in the park, or for beginners, she reads at school. They can say it aloud, write a sentence, record their voice, or draw the scene in the sheet of paper. You can also combine their ideas to create a group story. This resource helps TEA students because visuals reduce anxiety and, and structured steps make communication clear and meaningful. Our second resource is called Cultural Quest. It is a gamified activity created to engage students with ADHD in learning about English speaking cultures through movement, teamwork, and fun. For this activity, you will need large posters with flags, food, places, or cultural icons of any country like Mexico, China, or United Kingdom, a timer, a scoreboard, and small prizes for motivation. Include questions such as where do people eat fish and chips? Where do people eat dumplings or noodles with chopsticks? As students play in teams, they listen to the question, choose an answer, and move to the classroom area that represents the country they believe is correct. After revealing the right answer, teams earn points and receive a positive feedback.
To continue, let me share with you my adapted worksheet. The topic is extreme plans, and the objective is to demonstrate the importance of creating adapting materials to make learning inclusive and encourage students' participation. I created the standard worksheet and the adapted one. The purpose of this material is that all students participate actively, no matter their proficiency level or learning difference, and also the linguistic or cultural background. Here, this is a strategy for students who have different proficiency levels. I created two tasks. For beginners, I provide them a word bank and they will use these words to complete simple sentences. And for intermediate students, I create more complex structure where they use more details for the information. For my students with special educational needs, like students with dyslexia, ADHD, or visual learners, I provide big pictures. The instructions are simple in both languages, and the most important that I provide them a space where they can use different methods to demonstrate what they learn. They can write, draw, speak, take photos, acting out, or maybe use digital tools. For cultural and linguistic diversity, I include local adventure sports. These are related with their real context. And I provide a brain zone where the student can write their ideas in language one. I consider that it is a bridge to help them to learn English better. So this demonstrates that this topic is connected with my student local experiences. So my worksheet provides students different instructions. They can work at their level. They will use native language for planning, and above all, they will use different methods by writing, oral, visual, or kinesthetic. Besides, I apply the universal design for learning and inclusion. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Leonardo, and I'm going to present Ecuador in Colors, a visual journey. Discover the vibrant heart of the Andes and the Pacific. Remember that this presentation has been designed following the principles of universal design for learning, ensuring multiple means of engagement, representation, and expression to make the content accessible and meaningful for all learners. Welcome to Ecuador. Ecuador is a mega diverse country located in the heart of the world. Its 4 natural regions offer unmatched cultural and natural richness. Get ready to explore its customs, flavors, and breathtaking landscapes. The Highlands, peaks and traditions. Indigenous celebrations like Inti Raymi, the Solstice Festival, the artisanal markets of Otavalo, the Chola Cuencana, and the colonial architecture of Quito and Cuenca are taking place here. As featured custom, we have La Minga, which is a communal work as a symbol of unity. For a keyword, we have the Pachamama, which means Mother Earth. Section 2, the coast, rhythm and tropical flavor. We have the joyful rhythm of marimba dances. We have tropical cuisines such as the seafood-based cuisine, ceviche and cebollado. We have paradise beaches, Montañita and Salinas, and the historic legacy of cocoa. As featured custom, we have La Hora Loca, which is a lively celebration full of dance and fun. For a keyword, we have Guayaco or Guayaca, which is a term for people from Guayaquil. Section 3, the Amazon, living an ancestral jungle. We have a lot of biodiversity. Vast species, richness, and ecosystems are taking place here. Indigenous communities such as the Waorani, Quichua, and Shuar people live in the Amazon. And the ancestral knowledge, medicinal plants for spiritual practices. For the section 4, we have Galapagos, a unique natural sanctuary. Evolutionary inspiration, it's home to unique species that inspired Darwin. It's a protected ecosystem, a fragile and protected ecosystem. And it works as a conservation symbol, a symbol of the importance of conservation and sustainable tourism. As featured custom, we have the respect for the wildlife and the natural environment. Ecuador is a legacy of diversity. It's a melting point of cultures, landscapes, and traditions. Its people, history, and nature invite you to explore and cherish this valuable heritage. We are waiting for you. Thank you.